Do you guys really think you live in your country? What if your true homeland is actually an invisible web of algorithms deciding what do you see, what do you buy, and who you fall in love with? Hi everyone, today we're diving into a world where your passport isn't issued at the immigration office, but in a data center. And no, you can't erase the exit stamp from your own head. Right now, governments and corporations aren't competing for land. They're competing for behavioral data. China, Estonia, the UAE, Singapore. They're rolling out smart public services where AI perceives your requests faster than you can even phrase them. It sounds convenient, but in this system, everything you do is recorded, analyzed, and stored. In Singapore, AI-powered cameras can detect if you're about to break the law before you actually do it. In China, a social credit score uses your purchases, posts, and social circle to determine your reliability level. In Europe, predictive policing projects based on big data are already in testing. Is this really safety or a digital prison complex where the bars are made of code? Soon going off the grid might literally mean stepping outside a Wi-Fi zone. What most people don't realize is that modern digital nations aren't just databases. They are entire ecosystems where AI is connected to your bank account, to your medical history, location data, and call logs. In Estonia, for example, an e-citizen can open a business, get health insurance, and file a tax return in under 15 minutes. But if the system crashes, your life could literally be put on pause. Optimistic says this is a new social contract. You give your data, you get convenience and safety. But skeptics warn, and a system that knows everything about its citizens will eventually use that data against them. There are already cases where algorithms made a mistake and a person ended up on a blacklist with no way to appeal. Which means if a government server freezes, you could suddenly become a ghost. Not very romantic, but hey, no taxes! The balance between safety and freedom is thinner than it seems. We could build a digital state that's the best version of democracy, or end up with a system where your freedom is just a clause in the terms of service no one reads. We're standing at the threshold of an era where the most valuable research isn't oil or gold, it's control over human behavior. And right now the real question is, are you ready to live in the world where every move you make is stored forever in some archive? Follow my page while we still have a choice. And by the way, if your phone ads suddenly start talking about freedom or speech after watching this is not a coincidence. No. Bye!